You are so beautiful.
Hey, how you doing today? I hope you're all doing fantastic. I'm sporting ponytails today because it's too hot to wear this long stuff down. And I don't know, I just wanted to be different. Revert back to my childhood. So I'm here to do a Coffee Time Thursday. So if you don't have your coffee, go get it. So refreshing. So today's Coffee Time Thursday, the topic is about 5 favorite things. Now, it wasn't, quote, defined as to what 5 favorite things those can be. Now, you know, I know the beauty community does this whole, 5 favorite makeup things or whatever, however many favorites they want to do. I'm going to go in a different direction versus makeup and how you look. I'm going to go a little bit deeper than that. So sit tight, guys, and let's get into this. By the way, if you're not a member of this Coffee Time Thursday Club, check it out on Facebook, facebook.com, Coffee Time Club, check it out. So we shall talk now about some of my favorite things, and we will talk about 5 of them, even though this is a little sketchy as to my numbers. The first thing that I want to talk about that's a favorite of mine, even though there's been some tough times through it all, would be my past. Yep, that's me, people. I love my history, although some of it wasn't very pleasant, and some of it was interesting. It's a part of who I am, and it rounded me to be the person that I am today. And I don't think I'm a bad person. I think I'm a pretty decent person. I'm not perfect, mind you, but I think I'm a pretty good person. So, and I'm happy with that. It's so nice to finally be happy in your own skin and not worry about how others perceive you. And let me tell you something, at 53, it's about time I got there. Cheers, right? The second thing, there's a fly bothering me, you guys. When you have horses, livestock, you're gonna have flies. The other thing that I love, that's always been a part of my life since a very, very young age, is horses. Now, in this photograph, there is 2 horses in this are mine. This one here, this is Destiny, and this is Karma. And Karma recently had an offspring, and I will grab that photo for you guys. Oh, that's her little baby there, and he was born February, I think, somewhere around there. So horses have been a part of my life for a very, very, very long time, and they bring me an inner peace like no other. When I am in the presence of horses, whether it be, riding or grooming them or teaching them, there is a special connection there that is just like no other. And for me personally, when I'm on the back of a horse, it's like my church. I mean, that's when it really hits me that there's more to it. There's more to everything around us than we actually realize. So to me, they are a true gift and something to cherish. And they're not a possession to be bought and sold and traded, and I just don't see that way. I'm sorry, but I've grown a lot since I was younger, and when I was younger, I used to just think, whatever, you know. I mean, I'd trade horses like some people change underwear, you know. But I learned my lesson. I learned my lesson. And I don't think it's smart to do that. And I think there's a price for that. I think anything that you exploit, there's a price for it. So, deep, I know. Okay, so some of the other things that I love, this would be number 3 on my list. I love dogs. I just love dogs. These are my 2. This is Brittany, and this is, Brittany and Brandy. And I adore my dogs. They are family to me, and I've had many, many dogs, and I learned the same lesson there, you know, as a kid, like, yeah, and even, you know, into some of my, quote, adult years, you know, when you're 20 and you think you're all grown up and you got all the answers. You don't. At any rate, they're another thing that people too easily dismiss and take for granted and abuse and neglect and all of that. And I've learned from that too. Not that I've abused any of my animals, I haven't, but I think if you get tired of something and you move on to the next thing, that's a mistake. Especially when, you know, these are little lives here, you know. To me, they're a lifetime commitment. And it took me a while to learn that lesson too. You know, like I said, I'm not perfect, people. I've made plenty of mistakes, and I will be the first to admit it. I am not so big to say when I have screwed up. Okay, so there's 3 things, right? So I have 2 more left. My second to the last would have to be where I live. Although, you know, in some people's eyes, this may not seem like much. And in other people's eyes, this might seem like a castle, you know. I have lived I've had, you know, the big, fancy, expensive houses. I've had, you know, I've competed with the Joneses. Let me tell you something, that rat race, that ain't for me no more. I'm telling you, I learned. This place that I live in, I don't own it. It's not mine. So for those of you that think it's mine, I'm sorry. It's not. I live in it like it's mine, and the people that own it, I love dearly. They are wonderful people, and so the remodel stuff that you've seen done has been because of them, because they're wonderful people. So, and I will probably spend, you know, the rest of my days here. I don't know, but whatever God brings me. But I'm very, very happy with where I'm at. Like I said, it's not for everyone, but it works for me. I'm comfortable, I have peace, and I think that inner peace, you cannot put a price on inner peace. I used to be I was always like at unease before. When I was younger, I was constantly striving for the next best, bigger thing. And I think that's a mistake. You know, I'm sorry, but I would much rather be at peace with myself than have it all. I don't know. I may be right, I may be wrong. And then the last thing that I am loving, which by no means is this like in a specific order, this is just out there, is you guys. If it wasn't for my subscribers, I wouldn't be here. So of course I love you guys. I love the interaction. I love the camaraderie. I love the sharing and getting to know you guys. This is totally my sense of, or my source of entertainment. I don't watch television. I don't care to rehash old movies. You know, I could. There's a DVD player and stuff here, but I'm not a movie buff. This is my thing, and if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be putting out videos, and I wouldn't be here. So, you know, I'd be, I don't know, I guess in my own little cocoon here, but still at peace. But this brings me joy, being able to interact with you guys and show you a part of my life and share that with you guys and have that interaction. And some of the comments that you guys make, I had a comment on one of my videos, I hope I don't cry, that really, really touched me. And that reminds me why I'm here doing this. And I won't mention her name, but I'm sure when I mention this little subject, she will know that it's her that I'm talking about. She has some health issues, and she's had health issues for a while. And she told me that I'm an inspiration to her, that I inspire her. And to have somebody tell you that, man, that is like the best feeling ever in the world, to know that you actually touch someone in a positive way. That is a gift. That is a true, genuine gift. And I thank you guys for that. All of you. Each one of you give me a sense of purpose and a sense of being, and that's why I came back. That's why I remain, and it's why I won't go. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for participating in my Thursday coffee time. And for all the other YouTubers that are doing this, by all means, people, please check out their coffee time videos, get to know a few other people, and spread some love around, because we only live once. Bye-bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Love you guys.